Quick video about the lions and zebras game. First of all, how to play. The original mint cost 0.04 Ethereum to mint either a zebra or a lion, and you had a 90% chance of minting a zebra and you had a 10% chance of minting a lion. Okay, you can read all of the white paper over here on their Discord channel. So if you click on the Discord button, and I'll just open up Discord because I've already got that there. Just bear with me as I open up Discord, and we'll go into the lion and zebra game. And here you can see all the official links for lion and zebra, as well as you can read the white paper, and it takes you through everything that I'm explaining now. All right, now I'll just quit out of Discord so it doesn't keep beeping. All right, so let's go back onto the game page so I can explain to you more about this. So the game lives on the Ethereum network. It's used, these NFTs are all ERC20 or Ethereum NFTs. And if you click on any of your lions or zebras, did I say tigers before? I meant zebras anyway. Sorry. Anyway, if you click on any of them, it's got a button where you can view this on OpenSea and see all the different. So here's my zebra. You can see the price history, etc., etc. If you click on this button at the top, you can see all the lions and zebras. At the moment, the floor price is 0.028, which is really very cheap considering it cost 0.04 to mint one originally. But of course, so your zebras earn a currency called stripes, and they earn 10,000 of them per day. And your lions, well, if people claim their stripes, then lions as a pack get 20% of all the stripes that zebras claim. Okay, and stripes is actually a token itself. We'll need to go back into. Oh no, actually, I have the decks open here on stripes, and this morning I created 65,000 stripes actually. So that was with 6 zebras and 2 lions, and that at this point in time is equal to almost 0.1 Ethereum. So my pack is, at the moment, according to these prices, is, and let's just have a look. So when that token first came out, it did a big dump, and then there's been a little bit of activity going up and down, but now it's pretty much at its lowest ebb at the moment at 0.006 stripe per Ethereum. All right, so back into the game. Now, if I claim my stripes from a lion, I don't get taxed at all. I get all those stripes. But if I claim my stripes from a zebra, I get taxed 20% of my stripes, and that goes into a lion. And here we have, at this point in time, it's actually, there's 5,125 animals minted. So the generation naught, that stopped at 5,000 animals. So since then, there's been 125 people who have minted their stripes collection to mint one animal. And I actually minted 3 animals because I had over 60,000 stripes. And so my strategy will be to keep minting while it's cheap at 20,000 stripes. It's comparatively cheaper than minting at 40,000 stripes or 80,000 stripes. All right, so that's a basic rundown of the game, and you'd be thinking, okay, so what's all of this about? So now this video is all about lions and zebras. That's what I'm trying to explain the game, and hopefully I've explained it quite well there. Oh, I should show you one more thing too. You notice that my lions all have an alpha rating. If you read through the white paper, you'll see that there's alpha that goes from 5 to 8, okay? And so when you mint your lion, again, it's random whether you'll get an alpha 5, an alpha 6, an alpha 7, or an alpha 8. The alpha 8 lions, if someone claims and also unstakes their zebra, at that point, well, you get the 20% tax on the stripes. But if someone mints a new animal, you actually have a 10% chance of losing that animal. And who gets the animals? The lions do. All right. So I haven't won any yet, but I'm hoping to, as this minting increases, I hope that my lion will steal some of these animals that are being minted. And you actually have a higher chance of stealing the animal the higher the alpha number is. And to see those chances, I will have to go back into the Discord again just to quickly show you, because all this information is here under the white paper. And so minting with stripes, line pride scores, the higher your line pride score, the higher proportion of stripes they will earn from the pool of tokens. I didn't realize that. And the higher the chance they have of stealing a newly minted zebra or lion. So if lion has an alpha score of 8 and B has a pride score of 6, and they're staked, if a newly minted zebra or lion is stolen, lion A has a 57% chance of receiving it, and lion B has a 43% chance. All right. And what I'm going to talk about next is wolf game. So here it says, so this is just a wolf game fork. Yes, this is a wolf game fork. However, the team's intention is to deviate from the path wolf game took by giving the community the decision on how to handle further development and integration of stripes. And so community members will be able to put in proposals on where the game goes next. Okay, so you're probably asking now, what is wolf game? All right, so let's find the wolf game, or it's actually, I believe, wolf.game. Let's see if we can, here's the wolf.game on Twitter. And so from there, we can go to their link tree and have a look on wolf game. So here we'll click on the game, and we can see wolf game is now up to a new phase of the game. And let's just have a look. So if there's the white paper version 1 and white paper version 2. And just very quickly, so I wanted to show you the original wolf game, but I'm finding it hard to find that. I did have the link for it in here somewhere before. Maybe, actually, we'll find that in their Discord. So again, let's go to Discord and have a look at the wolf game on Discord so we can see all of the links. So just quickly, there's the wolf game, and general chat suggestions, official links. All right, so the original wolf game, here it is, phase 1. This link will take you to, yep, let's go and have a look. So in the original wolf game, it was very similar. I believe it cost was it 0.069 Ethereum to mint a Gen 0. You were either going to get a wolf or a sheep, right? But the thing is, there was a couple of bugs that were discovered in the contract that minted these animals. All right, and the first bug was that some cheeky person had discovered that they could keep re-rolling their mint until they got a wolf. So they were pretty much guaranteed of minting a wolf, which is very, very cheeky. That was discovered, and then minting was paused. But then another vulnerability was found, which when people claimed, and instead of stripes on the original wolf game, you've got wool, you can see this particular sheep has already generated almost 64,000 wool, and this wolf has almost 8,000 wool. And someone discovered another bug where people that would shear their sheep to get the wool, they could multiply that by as much as 300, get 300 times the amount of wool they were meant to get. And so that stuffed up the game as well. And so the game was really, really popular at the beginning. It's very unique because it's got this, as you can see, it's got this inbuilt mechanism of risk into this NFT game. But when vulnerabilities were found in the contract, the original developer or developers, who refer to themselves as the Shepherd, they kept putting announcements on Twitter and on Discord. So here under announcements, they put their plan of how they were going to save the game, and basically what they did was, and I'll just quit out of Discord now, they went to the new phase of the game. So this is the original version 1 of the game, right? Then they migrated to the new phase of the game. Let's have a look. The game and the land and the migration. Alright, so I have migrated now from the original contract, my 2 sheep and my wolf, to the migrated game. And there'll be a new phase of risky, that they've introduced this thing called wool pouches and things like that. And look, this video is not meant to be a lesson on wolf game, because there's already enough videos about wolf game out there already that you can look up on the internet. So what I really wanted to do was introduce you to lion game, but of course to do that I had to discuss wolf game, because lion and zebra game is a fork of wolf game, and they were very good the way that they said that straight up. A wolf game fork improved. Okay, well, time will tell whether it's an improvement or not, but at least they're not bagging out wolf game, because you know this isn't the only copy. Like there's quite a few other copies out there, and some of them were bagging the original wolf game, which I think's really slack. Like, I think it's totally slack to completely copy someone else's formula, but then bag it at the same time. And why are there so many copies of it? Well, let me show you why. That's the original white paper. Let's have a look at white paper number 2. No, I'm not seeing it actually. It was no, I'm not. Oh, here we go. It's public domain. So it's open source public domain. So that's why it spawned so many copycats. All right, which is very generous of them to make it public domain. So there was. Let's have a look. How many wolf games were there? There's now the Phantom Wolf game, which is done on the Phantom mainnet. There's an AVAX Wolf game. So, whoops, I spelt that wrong. There's an AVAX Wolf game, so let's have a look at that. AVAX Wolf game mint is live. Let's see how they're going. AVAX Wolf game, they haven't done very many mints at all. So somehow they've stuffed up on their marketing, because that's not a very good mint. They've got 4,500 followers, whereas the Lion game had a much more successful mint. It did slow down a little bit, but then originally there was 10,000 animals that were going to be minted on using Ethereum coin. But then to speed the game up, they reduced that amount down to 5,000, and then they sold out literally within hours. So quite like the heading, the direction that one's heading. There was also Wolf and Sheep. What was it? XYZ game. There was another one. There it is. Wolf game XYZ. That's fixed Avalanche, fork of Popular. See what this... I hate the way they do this. Fork of Popular but broken Wolf game. What is that farmer doing to that sheep? But they did have a good run. And look how far into the minting they've gotten there. Into the 40,000 wool. And less expensive game to play because there's less gas fees on the Avalanche network. But yeah, they're having a good run on the sheep game XYZ. But that's not the only one. There's a cat and mouse one. And it also looks like this Kong game is going to be a similar version of it. It certainly looks... It has the same game mechanics if you read through the white paper and everything like that. And look, and they're just the ones that I've spotted out in the wild, but there's bound to be more. So as you can see, this Wolf game has spawned a whole bunch of copycats because it's what it's doing in the NFT space in terms of introducing risk into the game and even being able to steal someone else's NFT, right, is pretty innovative, and it was unique in the space. It was this was a whole new technology or a whole new way of gambling or playing games in the NFT space. So big congrats to Wolf Game being the leader of the pack there. But as I said, this video was to explain Lion and Zebras, how to play, and where it fits into the whole ecosystem. Obviously, I was following Wolf Game from the start and then aped into this one, but it does actually help having been in the Wolf Game, understanding the mechanics of the game, because as you can see, having three Alpha 8 Lions is pretty cool, and I've done that because I've been watching the market on OpenSea, looking at the floor price. Unfortunately, the Sheep and Wolf game, the actual real Wolf game, on OpenSea, you can actually see the alpha under properties, but you can't see the alpha under properties on the Lion and Zebra game. So I'll just show you what I do so I can see all the lions. I just go to Lion Fur, and I click on all the options for Lion Fur, and that shows me all the lions that are there on OpenSea, and that way I can see the floor price, because that floor price refers to all the animals, and you'd be very silly to sell a lion for 0.029. That's the cheapest zebra is what we're looking at there. The cheapest lion, on the other hand, and I'll just refresh the page just to see what we're at for the latest. The cheapest lion is 0.167. Now, note this lion is number 4941. So we'll go here to the lion game, and we'll punch in 4941, and we'll check the alpha of that lion. And the alpha for that lion is 5. Now let's have a look at the next cheapest lion. Sorry, we're looking at zebras there. The next cheapest lion is lion number 1890. So let's check the alpha 1890. Check the alpha on that one, and that one is alpha 6. All right, so slightly higher alpha or pride score on that lion. So for 0.001 of an Ethereum, you may be better off going with that line. But I encourage you to look at all the line prices. So there's another one for the same price, and that's 4995. And let's look at the alpha on that, 4995, and check the alpha on that. That's an alpha 7. So obviously that would be the one to go for. And that's a very good price, I think, for an Alpha 7. If this game does continue to succeed, then having an Alpha 7 line for that ridiculously low price is pretty good, because as long as our Stripes price holds without dropping too much, let's just come down here and have a look. Just reloading the Stripe price there. And I'll just refresh that. And yeah, it's dropping, but it's still not too bad. We've still got a 0.006. So I'll be basically making about, let's see, I'll be making, and this is being modest, about 80,000 Stripes per day. So at this rate, and as long as that doesn't bottom out anymore, each day I'll be farming 0.11 of an ETH. But hopefully that the price of the Stripes goes up more, and then I'll be having even more luck on that. And yes, as you can see, that lion here that's for sale on OpenSea is mine. So yes, I have got one line for sale on OpenSea, but the rest I have all staked. And you can see how many are minted, how many are staked. So there's over half of them that are staked of the zebras. And lions minted, we have a number there of 545, and more than half of them are staked. So yeah, I wasn't trying to stitch you up and send you the wrong way by shilling my line, because I did point out you're better off buying this line. It has a slightly higher alpha score, okay? So there's my rundown on lion and zebras. I hope this was educational for you. Certainly not financial advice in any way, shape or form. It's just simply to show you how this game works. So when the more people in the game start claiming their Stripes, we should see this this minting progress further than we're only 125 into the Gen 1 animals here. And I'd like to very much catch up with that other game and see us getting into the minting into the 40,000 Stripes range. So thanks for watching. If you've got any questions, post them in the comments below. Please do give us a thumbs up and subscribe if you found this video useful.